Back. Now, while Sony and Microsoft are wowing gamers with their all-singing, all-dancing next-generation games consoles, Nintendo has hit back with a device of its own. Now, this is a back-to-basics approach to gameplay with an innovative new controller, and they've called it the Wii. Why? No, the Wii. Why? I don't know. Here's Mark Chislak.
In the quest to deliver video games with more intense photorealistic graphics, some observers feel that the games industry has lost sight of what video games are all about. After all, games aren't just about whiz-bang graphics. Shouldn't they be fun? Nintendo think they should. They've refused to get involved in Sony and Microsoft's chest-beating competition to deliver the most powerful next-generation console. In fact, they've taken a step back from their rivals' high-spec, high-end scrap. They've taken a much simpler tack, focusing on games, and most importantly, how we play them. The result is this, the Wii. Look at those graphics. I mean, just look at them. The PS3 or Xbox 360 could churn out visuals like that without even breaking a sweat. But painting pretty pictures isn't what the Wii is all about. Look at how you play the games. This is the best bit about Nintendo's new machine. Its motion sensing controller. A simple device with a minimum of fuss or buttons on it. In fact, it looks a lot like a TV remote. It's got a nunchuck attachment for additional control in some games, but its simplicity belies how much of a difference this controller makes to the experience of playing video games. The Wii's games have been designed from the ground up to take advantage of this motion sensing device. So, gameplay and controller work seamlessly to create an extremely immersive and interactive experience. To play tennis, you've got to hit, smash and lob the ball over the net. To score a strike in bowling, you've got to roll the controller as if you were rolling a ball. And to play golf, you've got to swing as if you were on the links. The Wii itself is a relatively straightforward piece of technology. Tiny in comparison to its bloated and overfed rivals, it's about the same size as 3 DVD cases. It has 512 megabyte of RAM for game save data and supports SD cards as well. Graphically, this machine's maximum resolution is a feeble-sounding 480p, which compared to the PS3 and the upgraded Xbox 360's 1080p visuals seems a bit, well, last generation actually. And forget about using this console to play DVDs or audio CDs. Nintendo believe most households already have those devices, so they've omitted them from the Wii. Taking a back-to-basics approach with the technology does have one very positive effect, and that is on the price. Leaving out a DVD player and not relying on an expensive chipset which produces high-def visuals means that the Wii costs considerably less than its competition. At $250 in the US and £180 in the UK, the Wii seems like a positive bargain when compared to the $600 premium PS3, and its price is one of its greatest strengths, along with online Wi-Fi connectivity, which will be useful for downloading content for the Wii's Virtual Console. A neat idea which emulates previous Nintendo consoles and their back catalogue of games. There's also access to a number of Wii channels, focusing on viewing photos, online multiplayer and messaging. And I think that lots of homes will end up being 2 console households. A PS3 or an Xbox 360 for what you might call serious gaming, and a Wii for an entirely different sort of experience. Now, most of the games that I've played have undoubtedly been a lot of fun, and the new control mechanism is an absolute blast. But I have to say that the gameplay experience is a tiny bit empty. Younger gamers will love it, but enthusiasts that prefer to sit down for marathon sessions will probably grow tired of the Wii's more energetic approach to gaming. And while fan favourite titles like Legend of Zelda will help to address that problem, in my opinion, games like this don't really make the best use of the Wii's innovative controller. I got tired of standing up. A fun games console then? Definitely. Better than its rivals? Well, that's debatable. It's such a different machine, it can't really be compared with them. But the Wii is so competitively priced, and it focuses so heavily on delivering a more interactive, physical gaming experience, that I think Nintendo's back-to-basics gamble might just pay off.